Hi Gabsia. Nobody clicks on these mobile game ads, except for me, and they look nothing like the actual game. I keep getting these awful ads on my feed, and somehow they keep getting weirder. So I'm looking for the worst mobile game ads to see if any of them are actually real, and to find out why they exist. Starting with this game where you throw your clothes into this giant woman's chest. I don't know where they go after that, nor do I think I want to, but it doesn't really matter because she just eats you anyways. Like, what's the point of making me strip down if it's all going to the same place? But luckily, this guy has a trick up his sleeve. And by trick, I mean bomb. That's why I keep a bomb on me at all times. What is this game even about? I've watched like 20 seconds and I have no idea what's going on. And as if it couldn't get any weirder, this guy suddenly gets banished to Atlantis. Who is this man and why is he so angry? You just got sent to a new realm and your first thought is to attack everything that moves? But that's not even the worst of these ads, because then I found something disturbing. Ew, that's gotta be some kind of violation. There are children who are gonna see this advertisement. And I like how everyone's lined up so casually too. Actually, now that I think about it, can't they just leave? It's not like anyone's there to stop them. Hey, I just realized, like, nobody's watching us and we're not tied up or anything. Like, we could just leave. No, don't do it. Okay, so to play this game, we just attack anyone with a lower number than us. Okay, that sounds pretty easy. The only problem is that I hate the guy that we play as. He's always getting into these freaky ass situations. Like, what does this have to do with hero wars? Speaking of heroes, this guy definitely isn't one. If anything, he's the perpetrator. But the main thing I have an issue with is how none of this stuff is in the game. I've played it for a while and not a single woman has tried to crush me with her legs. You're lucky this game is free, cause otherwise you'd be getting sued. Is anything even true about these ads, or did they lie about everything? The game starts with you getting thrown off a hill and beating up some innocent civilians, which is classic hero behavior. And I didn't even make it a minute into the game before they started trying to steal my data. No, I'm not gonna let you track my data. You're not slick. But then on top of that, they threw me into this random minigame that I've never seen before. Wait, what am I playing right now? Hold on. I don't remember seeing this in the ads. And the game doesn't even make sense the more you think about it. Like, where are all these barrels coming from? And are there really 97 women in there? I don't know, seems kind of fishy to me. It's also just weird because this is not the game they advertised. This is something totally different. I was about ready to call the game a sham and quit Hero Wars forever. But just when I thought it was all over, this happened. Oh my gosh, she's there. Hey, I'm so glad I played this game. I guess it wasn't a waste of time after all. On a scale of 1 to 5, with 1 being fair and 5 being a scam, I'm giving Hero Wars 2 stars. Because I wouldn't call it a scam, but they're not exactly clear about what you're getting. I still can't get over the fact that someone sat down and came up with this. It feels like they got a group of guys really high and then told them to just make some bullshit. And I still don't understand why they make these ads so strange. So I kept looking for answers. But then I found some ads that are so awful, they might be worse than Hero Wars. What the? If these two games are competing to make the worst ads possible, Project Makeover might be winning. Just look at this video. Apparently this guy is cheating on his girlfriend by using a blow dryer on this girl's legs. And I don't really know what's worse, the hair on the legs or the piss aura around this girl. I feel like I'm getting sensory overload because so much is going on. And it doesn't help that I can't read Japanese either. At least I can kinda tell what the game is about, so that's a plus. I'm pretty sure it's about leg hair and bald people and cheating boyfriends. Project Makeover is a company that's supposed to give people glow-ups, but for some reason they keep ruining people's lives. Like, look at this girl, she just can't get a break. In this ad, she's trying to flirt with the hot doctor in the hospital, but sorry, I got distracted. What could they possibly be doing in there? And what do you mean next? Next to do what? Get kebabbed? Project Makeover is busy doing anything but their job. Let's give this customer a makeover. First, we're gonna pick her nose, and then we're gonna pop her acne. Whoops. And honestly, hair's kinda overrated, so we're just gonna get rid of that. Another satisfied customer. I hate you. You get what you get and you don't throw a fit. I think everyone in this universe just has an awful life. Like this girl who just fell into the pile of infinite shit and now look at her. I don't really know why she's taking a shower in the classroom, but I mean, good for you, I guess. This girl's already having a bad day, and you know what Project Makeover does about it? They strip her down in front of her classmates. Like, was that really necessary? After watching a bunch of their ads, I have yet to see them do anything right. Like, there was this one woman who had a job as a foot massager, but then she got left for this hotter girl. And I can't even feel bad for her cause look at the health hazard she has on her feet. And every day she comes home to her child and abusive husband. But when she turns to Project Makeover in search of a better life, they just start shaving her head. What is their problem? It feels like half the time they just buzz your head and hope that fixes everything.
Life's just been really hard lately. I just got fired from my job, and my pet fish ran away the other day. What are you doing?
Before I played this game, I was expecting the most unhinged experience. I was prepared to face the most ungodly creations that lay ahead of me. But for some reason, Project Makeover was painfully normal. Why does it cost money to remove her glasses? Just like take them off, man. In fact, it was so normal that I thought I downloaded the wrong game. What's with all the shenanigans I was seeing in the advertisements? I feel like I got reverse whiplash because this game is way too calming. What happened to all that chaotic energy from the advertisements? This dude was drinking armpit sweat a minute ago. What happened to him? I never even got to shave someone's head. I thought I was gonna be able to manually shave her head. What? These ads were all a lie to get me to play their knockoff Candy Crush. I'm not really sure what I signed up for, but I guess it was playing Candy Crush, because that's what we're doing. If you're gonna waste my time, at least make it entertaining. I'm giving them 3 stars, because this game is totally misleading. I can't believe they can get away with making ads like that. But I won't give up yet. I'm gonna keep searching for the most unhinged ads I can find, just to see if I can find one that's as interesting as they say. And these next ads are interesting, alright. In fact, I'd go as far as to say that they're fever dreams. Oh my god, why did they do that? They just took his ability to have kids and then kidnapped his wife. What could he have possibly done to deserve that? The game is literally just called Wolf Game, but that name seems way too simple for what's going on in these advertisements. Like, what the hell does this have to do with wolves? I've never seen a wolf that looks like that. And there are way too many characters and side plots going on here. You can't just put a bunch of random stuff together and then call it Wolf Game. There's not even a wolf half the time. Also, for some reason, these ads are obsessed with pregnancy. They keep showing these wolves giving birth or doing something birth adjacent. I think that's the best way to describe whatever's going on here. Like in this one where the pregnant wolves do pull-ups while the husbands beg for a child. If I ever meet the person responsible for this abomination, I'm going to slap them. Everyone gets loads of children except this one wolf who gets a steaming hot pile of dog poop. Why are you guys laughing? Your friend's wife just gave birth to a pile of shit and you're laughing? Come on guys, this is concerning. And the pregnancy ads don't stop there. There's this one where the wolf shoots out babies like a cannon, and then there's this one where they're doing a birth speed run, or even whatever this is supposed to be. I think that counts. It's like the developers are being held at gunpoint to make these ads. Nobody's forcing you to do this. Like, I promise it's okay if you stop. But I guess the pregnancy ads didn't work out for them because now they're just letting AI make the ads for them. Kiss me, kill me. Once again, what does this have to do with wolves? Out of all the ads I've seen today, this one's definitely the worst when it comes to me not having a clue what's going on. Oh, thanks for downloading Wolf Game, it's super fun. So this game is about chimps fighting wolves? Actually, it's about wolves pissing on wolves. What? I wonder what their marketing team was thinking when they came up with these ads. Is there like an overarching plot that I'm supposed to be following? Because the only thing these ads have in common is that there's at least one wolf in them. Sometimes. But am I actually gonna be able to fight a gorilla in Wolf Game? Or did they lie about that too? Why do they all want to track my activity? No, you can't have my data. The game starts with this really long backstory that honestly I don't really care about. What do you mean chapter 1? I didn't sign up for a book. The ancient continent of Eden is vast and prosperous. I feel like this game is making me unlock my inner furry. Stay away from me, unless you want to see the alpha coming out of my butt, because this game is poo. And when I finally got to play the game, this is what I was met with. I like how the only thing they've had me do so far is like swipe left and right. Okay, I think this is the worst game I've ever played. I came here to fight a gorilla and to see very pregnant wolves, but instead I'm just swiping at my screen until the next page of monologue appears.
There's no time. We have to go.
Huh? Hurry up! I can't read that fast. What's going on? I just want to know what the vision was when they were making this ad. Like, you can't convince me this isn't a totally different game. I don't remember wolves being able to do that. I'm giving Wolf Game 4 stars because of the fake gameplay and because I never got to box a gorilla. I'm very disappointed. Wolf Game was definitely a fraud, but none of that compares to how manipulative this next game is. Homescapes is a housing renovation game, or at least it's supposed to be, because this man's doing anything but renovating. Like in this one ad where the guy has a saw trap in his garden. Did you put that there on purpose or was that someone else? house. And this is a very common occurrence for this guy. For some reason, he keeps getting into these insane situations. Like, imagine you're coming home from work and you have to deal with this every day.
Oh man, they blew up the house again.
This guy always has some disaster going on in his house. Like on Monday, there's a cave collapsing in his backyard, and on Tuesday, he's falling from an elevator shaft. Just look at his house. What in the Final Destination is going on here? Also, you've probably noticed that this game looks different in every ad. So I have no idea what the real game actually looks like. It's supposed to be about house renovations, but who knows, it might actually be a puzzle game. Apparently, Homescapes is the pioneer of fake mobile game ads. So I guess you can thank him for all these awful advertisements you've been seeing. It got so bad that these ads got banned in the UK for being misleading. But I live in America, so I still have to see them. And they keep on getting worse. Now they're showing me an ad of a freezing family living in the streets, and I'm even more confused. Am I supposed to believe that this is the same game? They're not even showing anything that cool, it's just a bunch of low budget slop. In fact, if you Google Homescapes, it just looks like a shitty ripoff of The Sims. These ads are completely random, but the one thing they have in common is that they're equally unhelpful in helping me figure out what this game is about. And since these ads are useless, why don't I just play the actual game? This is Austin, and he's part of a really rich family, and all I have to do is clean up this house. But for some reason, I keep having to do these awful mini games before I can do any renovations. Why is he suddenly cold? Like, you weren't cold a minute ago. In fact, it was perfectly warm outside. I saw it. I really hope this isn't like Project Makeover where they just make me play Candy Crush every 2 minutes. Ugh, okay, what is a B? Are you kidding me? Is this the only way you can get people to play your game? Because it's happened not once, but twice. If I wanted to play Candy Crush, I'd download Candy Crush. I didn't download a house renovation game just to not renovate a house. And no, picking from one of 3 carpet options doesn't count. Definitely the yellow one, you can have that one. I better be able to customize the crowning in every room, that's what I want. Also, why does this guy just sit outside all night when he's the owner of this huge property? Like, quit making me do all these mini games. And what makes it worse is that it feels like the developers just stuck these games in last minute to make it match the advertisements. They all feel so rushed and out of place. Homescapes gets 5 stars, because this is a total scam. It has the fake gameplay, the misleading advertisements, and it just sucks. So why do companies keep pumping out these slop advertisements if no one likes them? It's because they make so much money. And what's even crazier is that the games are free. But you might be wondering, how do they make so much money from a free game? And it's all possible because they sell your data and shove in-app purchases down your throat. Stop trying to steal my data. No, I'm not gonna let you track my data. Why do they all want to track my activity? And what makes it worse is the fact that they can keep getting away with it because technically the game is free. So there's not really any financial damage up front. Mobile games just aren't what they used to be. And it makes me yearn for the days of playing Jetpack Joyride on my mom's iPad. Anyways, I'm quitting YouTube to go make ads for Wolf Game. But here's another video I think you'll probably like, and thanks for 1K subs. Okay, see ya.